Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Press that. All right. Piece 3. Happy Friday. Mother's Day weekend. All those mothers out there, what are you guys getting yourselves for Mother's Day? Isn't that how it works? All right. That's gonna go right there. And then we'll sew down that. How's everybody's week been so far? Saw you guys on Wednesday. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know. I guess I'll wait until some more people are in here. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Any big plans for Mother's Day weekend? Anybody? We are going out of town today. And then go visit some friends and visit my mama and my dada. But, you know, Mother's Day, mama. I want to sew from there all the way to there. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know. I'll let you know again when more people come in, but we now have our double wedding ring block packages available on the website. They are in the latest arrivals. They should be on the main page of our website, easypiecing.com. Pardon moi. Okay. How's everybody doing? All right. Hold on. All right. Press these out. You guys are kind of quiet today. Kind of quiet. All right. Don't forget those daily thumbs ups. And if you're not subscribing, hit that subscribe button. Because we are live most weeks. We are live 6 days a week. You get 3 days with me and 3 days with Boss Lady. Hello, Mr. Potato. How are you doing? All right. Let's go ahead and don't forget that this specific pattern, it tells you light and dark. So this one is going to be our darker color. Just gonna line this up on that already. And then we will be sewing along that line. Doing great. There's a sickness. Hopefully you don't have this whole hantavirus thing. We have somebody in Virginia who got off that ship. And anyways, sick. Yeah, I was sick all last week. And then I went out of town, and then I get back home, and now allergies are kicking my butt. I can't win. I need a break. I'm sorry you're sick. Yeah, I had a cold. Pretty nasty virus as it is. And then obviously allergies, because Virginia. That's all I gotta say. Virginia. You subbed, like as in teaching? Is that what that means? And if it was elementary school, I totally get it. I have a kid in 2nd grade. Although each year it gets a little better. Oh, subscribed. I'm like, you subbed? My brain is never working. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we got these done. I'm like, you substituted. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, I gotta trim off this guy. It's a little long. All right. So we are working on, this is our stars for my table runner pattern. It's available on our website, easypiecing.com. And yeah, this guy's down here by itself, but another one of these are going to go right here. And this is what we have so far. And we're working on the other one of those to go right here. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We got all this stuff. All right. Let's roller these out. Then we'll press them. And then we're going to do a little basting stitch along the edge so that these, thank you, so that these, yeah, so they stay down when we're piecing. All right. Okay. And then this. Okay, now we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do a basting stitch just down that line. That's sounds about right. All right. And we're going to do the stitching in between the solid line, which is a sew line, and this is around a 1/4 inch seam allowance. We always like to tell you to measure from your sew line when you trim. All right, we're not going to forget to put our stitch length back to normal. When you're doing our, when you're using our foundations, you don't have to adjust your stitch length, you guys. All right, let me do a little bit of quick press that in, make sure everything's flat. And then we are going to do some trimming. And then, all right. Let's bring these over here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. These two are going to go together like this. These two are going to go together like this. We're going to trim. We're going to sew these together. All right. We're going to trim here with our regular acrylic ruler. We're going to trim a 1/4 inch from that sew line. All right. And then we're going to do the same over here. Okay. And then these two are going to go together like that. All right, right sides together. We're going to go ahead and pin that corner right there. And we're going to pin it through on the other corner. We'll leave that pin right there. Just kind of like to line these edges up and then secure that pin. All right, now we're going to pin right on that line, but like right next to the stitching. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. And then secure that. Actually, I'm gonna do a diagonal pin in this one. All right, and then I'm gonna stick one more in the middle just to make sure that those are, and we're gonna do it on that sew line. Make sure it matches up on the other side with the sew line. Pretty close. Pin there, and then we're gonna sew down this line. All right. Now, I don't think that matched up very well. Nope. This is too far off that line. You guys don't have to do this on your own. This is my not be good enough for my stuff. But I'm showing you how you can possibly fix it if it's also not good enough for your stuff. All right, so now I'm going to take I'm going to go ahead and do another diagonal. And then we're going to re-sew this. Might as well trim this thread off. You don't have to take the whole thing out. Like, right, let's trim these. That should be good now. No, but it'll be all right. I don't know why it keeps doing that. You know what? Hold on. I got a solution. I got a solution. Hold on. So I'm gonna go back in. You guys can see me really mess up. If you're good, and this is another reason why we don't shorten these stitch lengths on this, is because the foundation will stay intact. Otherwise, you're really having an issue getting these out. Patience. All right, there we go. Okay. It's not better, but it's... yeah, whatever. I'll take those threads out. I'll grab my tweezers and get the threads out. Wow. How is... you guys? I mean, we've been on here for like a half hour almost. You guys are slow today. Dead in here today. Well, if it's going to be this dead, and nobody's saying anything other than Mr. Potato. All right. Pull these out. All right. Now we are going to trim just the insides. And then here is 1/4. I'm going to stick this up on the board really quick. So we're going to do this one now. Another chance. Thank you guys so much for all the comments, likes, subscriptions, all of the above. All right, let's do this corner. And then we'll throw another one in there in the middle. All right, now let's sew. Let's hope this one comes out better. My crooked sewing. Oh yeah, that's not going to be good. Oh well. It'll have to do. I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, but our double wedding ring, excuse me, our double wedding ring block packages are available on the website now. Good morning, Denise. Did you see my email? And then I was just talking about the double wedding ring block packages are available on the website now. And then these two are going to go together like this. They're big. I don't, let me ask. I asked, we'll see. Well, you might be better off just getting the pattern. I don't know. This one? You should be able to do 2 packages of 6 and get enough. I don't know. Maybe 3 packages? We'll wait for Boss Lady to come back and see what she says. Let me make sure I'm doing this the right way. Okay. Oh, nice. Yes. I'm going to visit my mom and some friends this weekend. Out of town again. All right, let's sew this. Yes. Yeah, that's the only reason we're going out of town, is mainly to go visit my mom. Any big plans for you this weekend? See how this turned out. So far, this bad boy is not doing... Oh, look at that. Turned out good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, my iron fell. Nice. You have fun with that. I don't do clothes. I'm going to go ahead and iron this one to one side. Your kids aren't doing anything for you for Mother's Day? Let me know how that t-shirt thing goes. All right, and this is gonna go together like that. Yeah, I just don't do clothes. Not my thing. Aw. Hello, Sandy. How are you doing? Thank you. This is the Jeremiah Star block. We do, I believe, have that in block packages. Nice. For the stars of the family, yes. All the other ones, no. There's a little dedication page in the Stars of the Family pattern. Sorry about the clearing the throat, you guys. Allergies are getting me now. I come home, I'm done with the done with feeling super bad, and then come home and allergies are killing me. I don't believe we have any germies in the family. Not that I know of. Yeah, I had a nasty cold when I was in Colorado. Sorry. Let's get some hot ginger kombucha. And let me not open that. Let me open that over the trash can. Just in case. All right. Didn't spill. Whew. I think my sister will be fine. She's fine so far. I think if she was going to catch it, she'd have it already. Because it was like over a week ago that I went out there, that I first got out there. So I think we're good. Yeah, the weather there has been crazy, hasn't it? It was crazy when I was there. Like frost and stuff like that. I was like, what? It snowed the morning I got there last Thursday. And then it was really crappy weather on Monday after I left. And I'm like, perfect. Okay, I'm pinning two different things here. Pinning the corners. I'm like, what am I doing? It's still crazy. I believe it. All right, let's sew this. That's what my sister was saying. In Colorado, they're pretty sure they're going to be rationing water. Put a ban. And they're probably going to have a lot of fires this year, just because like the snowfall for Colorado was horrible this year. There was a lot of snow on Pikes Peak when I left. There was a lot of snow on Pikes Peak while I was there. Yeah? I'm sure. All right, let's see how this turned out. Oh, look at that center. Looks good. Janice, were you one of the ones that were waiting? Schools were canceled. That's crazy. Were you waiting for the double wedding ring blocks? They are available. You know who I haven't seen in forever? Cindy. Where is that lady? Maybe I'll message her and see if she's doing all right. I hate all of this fabric in the center of this. That's the only bad thing. They're in the latest. They're 18-inch. Denise, they are 18-inch blocks. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and trim the outsides. That's crazy. More snow in New Mexico. Where? Like northern New Mexico? That's not uncommon, I don't think. We had a lot of snow this winter, this past winter, and the winter before, honestly. More so than we normally get here. All right. 2 packs of 6. I think. You can do 3 or 6 by 6. Oh, that's lower, isn't it? Like that's like southeast side or like eastern shore, maybe? Yes. Thank you, Sandy. 2 packs should be enough for a queen, I think. I'm not mathing today, so. All right. All right, let's put this bad boy up. Pins. Hold on, guys. All right, this is what we have so far. We have one more of these left to do and one more of these. So let's work on another one of these. And yeah, it looks all right. Okay. And once again, whoever needs to know, we are working on our Stars for My Family. Stars for My Table Runner, not family. It's available on the website. I know, this is a fun one, isn't it? There's so many different ways to do it too. All right, let's go ahead and do all 4. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't live by Pikes Peak, but my sister has lived there for like almost 30 years. And like that is literally right outside her backyard. Well, not literally, but they're across the highway. But you see Pikes Peak everywhere. Just separating our foundation pieces for this one, you guys. All right, this can get out of the way. Okay, let's find all of our A pieces. That's A. That's B. B. A. All right, should be one more A. That's B and A. B. All right, let me just double check. A is light purple and dark blue. No, I'm short a little bit, but we won't get to that today. It'll be fine. All right. Make sure you can read the writing on the foundations. And piece 1. Oh, nice. What kind of fabric did you get? We're gonna estimate about a 1/4 inch seam allowance, you guys. Put that pin in there. Then we're gonna flip this over, and we are doing these big pieces. Good morning, Sherry. Happy Friday. All right. You are good. You guys don't ever have to apologize for being in here later. I am going to say that I'm glad you guys are showing up because earlier, Happy Friday. Earlier I was like, there's like nobody in here. I almost popped off. Oh, wow. That sounds like a really, like, good fabric haul. He went in the shower. That's fine. I gotta pack still. I think we're leaving as soon as we get Ben. Like, we'll come home and, let him drop off his school stuff, and if he wants to change, and then we're out. You don't have to set your alarm, you guys. You really don't. I was fine. I was going to sew anyways, but I wasn't going to stay on till noon if nobody was going to be on here. Get what I'm saying? All right. You can be as nosy as you want. It's about a 3-hour drive to the ocean front where our friends live. We're going down to visit some friends in Hampton Roads and to visit my parents, my mama for Mother's Day. Yeah. I have not tried the Whatnot for fabric, mainly because we just get our fabric from manufacturers, so we pay wholesale anyways. And I don't really have to, you know, spend all the big bucks that you guys do. I'm lucky in that aspect, kind of. I don't really get all the fabric. Boss Lady does. But sometimes I get some hand-me-downs. Right? There's no way I could spend $700 on fabric right now. That ain't happening here. Yeah, so we're going out of town again. Like, I feel like I'm never home. But once we get back on Sunday, I am not going out of town till probably the end of the month. Like, I will be home. And then my hubby is going to Tampa. Not next week, the week after next, I think. Took the midnight train going anywhere. I love this station because they're all like modern songs and I can still sing along to them, but it's just instrumental. So it doesn't get me in trouble on TikTok, or not TikTok, but YouTube. On here, I was on TikTok for a little bit yesterday. Not me, but like watching some people that I follow. There's one girl that I follow and she's been doing lives for years. Like average, she used to have like sometimes 1,000 people in her lives. And now, because of what TikTok is doing, she had like 70 people in her live. I mean, come on, guys. When does that end? When does the craziness stop? Because that's crazy. All because you're not selling on TikTok Shop. It's That's insane. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. So you got new fabrics? I know. And what's crazy is she has like, she used to sell on TikTok Shop and then they screwed her over and it took years basically for, it's not right, but I guess that's where that app is going. And if you want to stay on that app, you do that. So that's why we're on here. Nobody's yelling at me because I said TikTok or Facebook or whatever, you know? But whatever. We're not gonna hinder on that. Share Bear chat to you. That's great, Share Bear, that you want to discuss that. But we're discussing sewing stuff, and this is not the time or the place to discuss that. So, unless you want to be blocked, probably. Unless you want to be blocked, I suggest you stop talking about that stuff on my sewing page. Do you like how I handle that? I'm sorry, there are things that I don't talk about with other people. That's religion and politics. And you're not going to get me to talk about it. And you're not going to get me to tell you what I believe in or what I don't believe in, because it doesn't really matter and it has zero. There's a lot of sewing on TikTok, believe it or not. And we were doing really good over there. But, you know. See? Honestly, I could have just blocked them, but it takes too much time and energy on my part. All right, 3. We're just gonna trim for our pieces. You guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already doing it. Thanks for your daily thumbs ups. All the good stuff. All right, we're going to prep all 4 of these, but we're going to sew down that line. Paradise. Paradise. Whoa. Okay. Thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. All right, another one. If you guys haven't tried our product and you're new to this page and our little space on the internet, social media, whatever you want to call it, all of the above, this is our pattern we're working. Stars for my table runner. It's available on the website, easypiecing.com. This is what we have so far. We have one more of these to do, but we are working on this, the last one of that, because there's 3 of them. It's a pretty good sized table runner. And our product is these wonderful leave-in foundations. They are made of a non-woven material. Each one of our patterns has the stuff printed on it already. It's done kind of like paper piecing, except for the big differences. It doesn't come out. It's see-through. It's non-woven material, so there's no natural bias to it. So when you're sewing to it, you're going to get the points. You're going to get everything else that you sew. It's going to stay that way. So it turns into a stabilizer. We do not have a fabric kit for this one. And then along with when you buy the patterns, block packages, refills, and border packages do not come with this, but our patterns, they come with a shopping list, like how much fabric you need. Sometimes we'll have the binding, backing, whatever. And then our patterns themselves are amazing. Boss Lady does a great job. These are the cutting instructions, so you can cut all your fabric for the whole pattern and then just piece. And then we have pictures and words. And then little tips and tricks and just, you know, they're amazing. And then all this comes with this. When you buy the patterns, do not get rid of this stuff because we have refills for most of our stuff, or you can buy just the block packages, and it's cheaper because you don't have to buy the pattern again. And you never know if you're going to want to make it again. And these are one-time use because they are a leave-in foundation. Right? It's so easy. That's cute. That's cute. All right. Let's put this last piece on here. And we try to do our cutting to where you're going to lose minimal. Like you're going to waste minimal. Obviously, there's going to be some waste, but not a lot. Oh, really, Sherry? That's crazy. And Denise, you're right. I have a paper piecing pattern that I am in the process of trying to put on our foundations so I can sew it on our foundations instead. And yeah, there's no cutting instructions. Not really. Has anybody done a legit kit pattern in here? I'm not bad-mouthing them or anything. I'm curious. Like, do they come with cutting instructions? We almost put their stuff on our foundation. Like, we have the Skullivers. We have Skulliver. Not all of our stuff is able to do scraps, though. You should definitely look at our patterns if you haven't. We have so many good ones. So nobody's done a legit kits pattern. Interesting. Oh, you have? Which one? I'm curious if anybody's done Skulliver. Oh, and we iron over here. We iron because it doesn't matter if you iron or press. Your fabric's getting sewn onto the foundation, which has no natural bias to it. So pressing, just not a thing here. Oh, I hate paper too. I am not a fan of it. But, I don't know. All right, piece 4. Yeah, they gave us Skulliver to put on our foundations, and it just was not. Like, it would have taken so long to do. It is so messy. And then we're going to sew down that line. I might be able to finish this next star. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do on Monday next week. I was actually thinking about I'm thinking about doing a Hunter Star pattern. I think we have, I'm not sure what size we have of the swirly stars. Shoot us an email because I'm pretty sure she can do it. If she doesn't already have it. It's the swirling star. And I could look, but it's just easier. Thank you so much for your order. All right, now let's sew these. Yeah, shoot us an email, and we'll be able to better answer you. Sherry. So that was you, Denise. Thank you for your order. That's a long time to wait. That is a long time to wait for new patterns. If I had to wait till fall, I don't know what I would do. I just make my patterns though. I have to buy them. I hope you have enough to keep you busy until fall, because it's not even summer yet. It's still spring. You have a whole season to wait. Oh, I get it. Totally get it. When I get back next week, I gotta start on Everett's room. Oh, okay. You have plenty. You have plenty to do. I was gonna say, you have to wait till fall before you sew anymore? That's sad. But if you already have like 15 patterns, that's totally understandable. And even if it isn't understandable, it's not my, it's not for me to say. I mean, I would love for you guys to buy everything, but just because he wants his room red, but he wants like a Lego type room. So we're gonna do some concentration on Lego. But he wants red walls. Oh, I know. Look, we're not here. I mean, yes, we are here to show you guys my product, our product, and hopefully for you guys to buy and enjoy, but there's no pressure here, you guys. I love it that you guys are just on here. Spread the word to your friends, other social media peoples, you know. The more people that know about our product, the better off we all are. And then maybe we can afford to put everything on our product. Because, you know, it costs us time and money to develop new patterns, you guys. So it is, you know, it's not like we're just like, oh, you know, how long have I been working on mine? And I haven't really been working on it lately. So I've had other projects around the house, but thank you. All right, this is dark. Go ahead and separate these out. Okay. You guys are good. I know you're in here with me. I appreciate it. For sure. Boss Lady and I definitely appreciate what you guys do. All right. I know. So the only bad thing about Boss Lady doing lives is that, like, her working on new stuff is just not happening, you guys. You need to tell her if you go on her lives that she needs to ask her, like, what are you working on now? What's new? I have no idea what's new. And I think we are doing polyps, wherever that is. And the show there's a show in Scottsdale and a show somewhere else. I forgot where. I know you are, Sandy, and we so appreciate you. More than you know. All right. Okay, let's sew. Sewing down that solid line, you guys. Super easy. All right. Next one, we got 2 more. Yeah, that's not really a new pattern though, Janice. That's not a new pattern. I don't know. I'm not privy to this information. I just work here. Yes. You got excited. I think she was still planning on doing that. I don't know. I don't know what her plans are week to week for the lives. I don't know what my plans are week to week for my lives. I can't keep up with hers too. Sandy, you're on block 8. All right, let's trim these. And then We might be starting a new block of the month next year. Or the end of this year, I don't know. I know she was supposed to start doing it. Right, Janice? I'm right there. I don't either. I don't know what I'm doing week to week, day to day. We're going to do a basting stitch on these to keep this flap down up here. And then we'll trim these and work on the other halves so we can put this star together. Look, do any of us know what we're doing from day to day? I mean, we're surviving, right? Some of us are living occasionally. I know right now I'm kind of surviving and living in between. Mainly surviving. All right. Let's go ahead and we're just going to shoot a basting stitch down this side. Surviving is definitely a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and put that stitch length back down. Okay. I'm just gonna set that a little bit, get that flat. And then we're gonna start on the other half. I know what you meant, Sandy. I don't know if anybody else did, but I got it. All right. Okay, let's do these part Bs. It is a fast block. Yes. I love it. These are all fast blocks. They're just putting them together. Janice. All right, make sure you can read the writing. And then get these pieces. Line that up. And then we're going to sew from here. I'm going to go ahead and pin up here. All right. Yes. I'm like, yes. Thank you guys for all of the likes and comments and all that stuff. The dailies, the subscriptions, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then this piece. Thank you, thank you. All right. Can I read that? Yes. All right. Anybody have good plans? If you've already commented, anybody new, not new, I don't know what I'm saying. Anybody have any good Mother's Day plans? Kids do anything special for you? I think we're probably just gonna do like a brunch at my mom's. I don't feel like going out. Like I do not like going out on holidays to eat. It's just a pain. Not there. That's all right. It's just like we don't go out on Valentine's Day. We don't go out to eat on the actual days. We don't go out to eat that much anyways. But it's horrible. And try to get reservations, and then they always have like special menus. And they're more expensive, you know. That does sound good. Unfortunately, we have to drive home that evening, so I'm not really sure what we're doing for dinner. Probably somewhere along the way. Oh, that sounds good. What did we have last night? Oh, we made this amazing pork tenderloin with an apple and mustard sauce with some carrots and roasted carrots and onions. Oh, look what just popped up. Ben, 7 years ago. Oh, it turned out so good, Denise. It was easy too. Hello, Sandy. Has anybody heard from Cindy? I know I said something earlier. I love going out. We are doing our yearly fancy dinner here in Virginia in June with all of our friends. And if you guys have been around for a while, you know my hubby and I are foodies, big time. Yeah, maybe I'll send her a message. Be like, hey, stranger, where you been? I know people have lives and stuff like that. I know last time her husband was really sick, so maybe I'll just shoot her a message. Like, hope you're doing good. What do they call it? Not a live check, but what do they call it? Not a wellness check. My brain's not working. Welfare check. Thank you. I told you my brain was not working today. I hope Maria is having a good time at her daughter's. I know she was excited to go out there. Friend check, welfare check, you know. I'm alive. Thank you so much for your order. Maria is... Yeah, I don't think she's getting back until after this weekend. She had us hold an order for her. It's the only reason I know this, you guys. I'm not, like, seriously not keeping tabs on everybody. I gotta keep tabs on my own family and myself. All right, you guys. We're almost done with these blocks. We can put them together, right? All right. All right. All right. And then after we're done with this piece, we have two more pieces. Two more pieces, and we'll be done with these. We can sew them together. Mine cuts well every time, Denise, halfway, because yes, I did just change the blade on my rotary cutter right here, like last month. I don't change mine very often, but it's the cutting mat. I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. Is these cutting mats? You don't realize how much the mat hinders getting a sharp, clean cut, but it does. You love it? It's amazing, isn't it? It does make a difference though, doesn't it? I did change my blade like 3 weeks ago, I think. I think it's been about 3 weeks. Where is there? Hold on. Let me get my cards. Hold on. All right, guys. Big. Can you read that? I know there's a glare. There we go. Big mat rotary cutting surfaces. And let's see. Can you read that website? It's bigmatrotarycuttingsurfaces.com. Anyways, that's Big Mat. The Big Mat. You're very welcome. They're a teeny bit pricey, but not really when you think about how long they last. Sorry, get some more drink. Not about how long they last, and they're so durable, you guys. And they don't eat your fabric either. They do not eat your fabric. No, it's not self-healing. It's better. It's better. All right. All right, so I'm thinking that maybe we finish this block or this pattern on Monday. We will finish the next swirly star, the last swirly star, and then maybe we'll sew them all together. How does that sound? I would like to start finishing things, you know? and I'll get all the rest of the stuff cut out. And then after we finish this one, then we'll move on to something new. I just don't know what it is yet. I need to start finishing. It's harder for me to finish these projects when I'm moving to a new thing every week or every 2 weeks. This is a small one though, so it shouldn't take too long. All right. All right. And then we're going to sew down that line. All right, 2 more to trim. Do you guys like my elevator music? Okay, 1 more to cut. We could sew those on. Okay. Oh, only need 1 pin. Okay, let's sew. True. It's still all modern songs. Well, it's still all songs that are popular. It's not classical music, just instrumental. Then I could still sing it in my head or out loud occasionally, you know. Oh. There's still quite a bit in there. I could do the next pieces too, I think. Oh yeah, there's probably enough to do the next pieces. We'll see. Let's play. Come out and play. All right. We're just rolling along on this, aren't we? These are going by quick. I got so much to do yet today. Luckily, we're only packing for like 2 days, so. All right. What is up with these tornadoes everywhere, you guys? I hope everybody is safe from all this crazy weather going on. All right, let's trim this last bit. And then hello, hello. Appointments? What are you talking about, Lorraine? You had work? How dare you? It's fine. It's fine. We'll forgive you this time. Right? I'm not a fan of work getting in the way of life, you know? How dare they? It's funny, my sister, she's 55, you guys. She's not that old. But she's hoping that they can retire, or that she can retire at the end of the year. And so she's practicing retirement. Like, they put her paycheck in a different account and they're not touching it so that they can figure it out. But I mean, come on, you guys. My brother-in-law has 2 retirements, 20 years military, and then I think he has a full retirement after that. So like, how nice would it be to retire at 55? Hello, Terry. I mean, it'd be nice to retire at 55. My brother-in-law is 60, he'll be 66, I think, this year. So, she wants to enjoy her last, you know, whatever time with her hubby. I totally get it. Oh, trust me, their house has been paid off. It only took them like 15 years to pay off their house. They basically, like, they have a car payment. That's it. It's ridiculous how much money they have saved, stashed away. They're so practical. Empty nesters, no kids in the house. Their youngest is finishing up his PhD right now in Seattle. So, he's in his 20s, like late 20s. Oh yeah, my sister is not the type of person to just sit around at all. She's funny. My brother-in-law retired probably in 2021. He retired for good. He was a respiratory therapist, and he worked for about a year and a half through COVID, like on the front line, and then decided, yeah, I'm done. He did 10 years of working night shift though. Like, that's not. So my sister is a kept woman. She doesn't, like, he picks her up from work, drops her off at work. She doesn't have to do the grocery shopping unless she wants to. She's like, sometimes I just go shopping because I never get to shop anymore. Right? I think my sister said she wants to learn some new stuff. She's always doing something, though. She's always busy. And they have grandkids, so they have a lot of grandkids around them. 5, 6 grandkids, and that live in Colorado Springs, and another one on the way. So, and then there are other grandkids live in Louisiana, I think. See, Sherry, I made it. Let's see if I can make it through the basting. Yeah, so, I mean, they don't babysit their grandkids, but they do spend a lot of one-on-one time with their grandkids and do stuff with them, which I love. They're like, we're not the babysitters. Been there, done that. I don't think my husband will ever retire. He is a workaholic. Like, he thrives on work. Although he might. I don't know. But he's only 47? 46? Hold on. He's 46. I'm like, I had to think about how old he is. He ain't retiring anytime soon. I didn't win yet. What do I win, Sherry? What do I win? Just a gold star. Where's my gold star, you guys? I want that gold star. Let's press these. Yeah, my husband is far from retirement. Thank you, Denise. I got 4 gold stars. I don't think I'm going to win the roulette for the basting, though. We'll see. Your mind is a workaholic. All right. Let's do this. Let's start from this side, though. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, it's out. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm done. I do, but it's time to get off here anyways. All right, you guys, just a recap. This was working on our stars for my table runner. It is available on our website, easypiecing.com. And then this is what we have. And we will be piecing this together next week. Or, yeah, on Monday. And doing the other one of these. And then piecing this table runner together. Have a great weekend, you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Do something nice for yourself. If nobody else is doing it. All right. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.